Hey Oasis Church family, I'm so glad to be able to connect with you weekly during these video updates. And I just want to remind you that Denise and I thank God for you every single day. In fact, before we go to bed at night, our family gathers together for prayer, and we just lift the church up in prayer every night. And we also add the many prayer requests that come in to us weekly from the church. And so let me just begin today by telling you I've got some good news, I've got some bad news, and I've got some news worth celebrating today. Let me just start with the bad news. As you might have already heard, that churches in Colorado will not be gathering until at least June. So plan on continuing worshiping with us online at our online live services. In fact, we're switching up our online live platform. It's going to have the same easy access that we've been experiencing. But if you would go on the app or our church website and you can register for this, to do that, it promises to have a better interactive worship experience. So we just ask that you do that. Now for some good news. The good news is we're the church. We're not a building. And so we can meet anywhere, and we're making the best of this situation right now. I mean, I think just this past week on Wednesday, we had our first ever all-church Zoom Bible study, and it was great. I just had a great sense of connection, being able to be with you and to see your faces online. I hope to join you and see you this Wednesday as well, same time and location, 7 p.m. Just go to our website, click the link, and you are there. We are adding an additional Zoom study this week at the same time and location. While you're doing the Bible study, your kids can be involved with a Zoom study. It's going to be Kids Bible Trivia Night. So we'd love to, while you're doing your study, they can be there learning Bible trivia. 7 o'clock, you'll have a link there and adjacent to the Zoom link for the Bible study. Now I'd like to just offer up some celebration. I'd love to celebrate your steadfast generosity. When we decided to go with a COVID-19 relief fund, you guys were quick to be able to give generously for that, and 100% of those funds are going to go to those affected by the COVID-19 crisis. And it was so timely. When you gave immediately, we learned of a single mom who needed help with food and finances, and she became the first person that we were able to help with that relief fund. God's timing is always perfect, and that's worth celebrating today. And for those of you who are still asking how you might give directly over and above your regular giving, along with our COVID-19 fund that's been set up, we also established a building fund. We were planning a facelift for our building this year. And for those of you who would be excited about that and want to give over and above your regular offering, we've established a building fund where you can give directly to that to be able to see that happen someday. And I just want to continue to celebrate your steadfast generosity and what that means. I really believe the church is the hope of the world. And by your giving, we're able to lift up the name of Jesus in so many places and in so many ways. And I would just like to direct you to our faith and financial report. We typically put this out quarterly. We print those out and have those available at connecting points. Since we're not meeting together, we're providing that online on our website if you go under Give. And we can just celebrate together what God's done during this past year and what He's done during this first quarter. And that's really something worth celebrating there because of your generosity, what we're able to do for the kingdom. I look forward to seeing you this Sunday live at our new times, 8:30, 10, and 11:30. I'll be talking about how Jesus is the light of the world, especially during these dark times. So keep inviting your friends. Keep praying that God would just put an end to this crisis. And keep praying that His light will shine brightly during this dark time.